Mead.
Do it again.
Hi, Miss Mead. How are you doing? This is my aunt, and I've told you a lot about her. And she's a doula that helps pregnant people. We wanted to make this video just for you and other people that are going through this scary time.
Thanks, Layla.
You're welcome.
Hi, Miss Mead. So, yes, we decided that we wanted to make this video for you because Layla was feeling a little sad that she wasn't going to get to see you before you had your baby. So we decided to send you this little message and a few tips that we know about birth. Right, Layla?
Yeah.
So one of the most important things that I like to do with my clients is setting an altar for the birth. This is really important because an altar is a space that can really help you ground during your labor. And so there is something really important on our altar, which Layla will say. What does an altar need always?
An altar always needs fire, water, wind, and earth.
Yes.
Those are the three elements that you'll always need on your altar.
Yes, so an altar always has 4 elements on it. And the reason why we put the 4 elements on the altar is because it's a reminder of the 4 elements that also make us up. So we have the 4 elements in our own bodies. For example, the water is here on our altar, and we carry waters in our body, right? And so we're going to talk a little bit about each element and how we can use it during birth, right?
And the water we'll be using during the birth. And I'll tell you the recipe at the end. So if you're having your baby, you watch this video, and at the end of the video, you guys can skip, and you are going to see the recipe for the water.
Mm-hmm. And then we also, on our altar, we have the earth, which is represented by all the beautiful flowers and herbs that we have here. And Layla will say a little bit about these herbs that we have here and how you can use them during your labor. Just smell that.
Okay, so our first plant is called rosemary.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure a lot of you guys heard it before. And rosemary, when you're on the bed or when you're a little bit scared, you can smell this. Mm-hmm. This is our first herb. Okay. Our next herb is lavender. That makes you feel more confident when you're scared. Mm-hmm. So you can smell it.
Mm-hmm. And lavender is also really calming, so you can smell it. You can put it in the water if you're birthing in the water, or you can make tea out of it to help you relax. And we also have jasmine, which is a really beautiful flower that has an amazing fragrance, and so that can also help you during your labor.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And then we also have a candle on our altar, which is the fire.
Because the 4 elements is fire, earth, water, and wind.
Mm-hmm. And the fire we carry inside of ourselves. We all carry fire inside of ourselves, which is the light that we have and the strength that we have. And so sometimes during labor, it can be lots of ups and downs. And so having a candle or having even these fake candles that you can take into the hospital, because they don't always let you light real candles, will help you feel focused and just having a place to go back to remember your own fire and your own strength during the labor process. And oh yes, and then wind, which we don't have specifically on our altar, but sometimes we have it when we light incense, so that represents the wind.
And we also have the wind that's actually from the earth when the plants move, so that's part of our altar too. If you guys did not see the wind is around us.
Yes, you're so wise, Layla. Yes, the wind is all around us, and it's also our breath. So, as you know, because you've already had a baby, the breath is very, very important. And so the wind helps us to remember our own breath, and that's the one thing that's really, really, really going to help you have your baby. So lastly, we just wanted to share two little techniques that we can use with the rebozo. And the rebozo is a Mexican shawl that's very traditional, and we use this during birth for many different reasons. But during labor, there's two ways that you can use it, and we're going to show you.
However, so this pose we are going to be showing you, and we are going to be showing you how to do it in every single step. So the first step, hold on to like this if you were holding something, and however you're comfortable, go ahead and go down and put your head down.
Yes, so you're going to get on all fours, and then your partner is going to use you could use a shawl or a cloth or a sheet, anything that you have at home, and you're going to fold it so that it covers your hips and your bottom. So then your partner or your support person is going to grab the two ends like this, and then they're kind of going to push down so that you're putting pressure on the sacrum. And then you're going to do a movement of just like back and forth, like gentle but also firm, so that this is going to feel really good on your sacrum. The pressure and the movement is going to feel really good. And this is a good one like between contractions to kind of like shake things out between the surges. So that's one. So it's just like this. Okay. And then the second one, let's see. So the second one, your partner is going to use the shawl again. And you're going to cover the belly, under the belly, so it kind of is lifting the belly. And then here in the back, you're going to crisscross it. And then your partner, and you're going to be holding on to something in front of you, maybe a chair, maybe just leaning up against the wall or bed. And then the support person is going to do a squeeze, right? So it could be... Huh? Okay, so then we're going to do a nice little firm squeeze. And this can be during the contraction. That pressure, again, on your hips and your sacrum is going to feel really good. And if you have two people, then one person can hold one end of the rebozo and the other person here. And it's just a nice squeeze, like during the contraction, that will feel good.
Oh, and then I have another one.
Okay. What do you want?
So maybe like on the back.
Uh-huh.
So we put it on the back, and then we just like, somebody like stronger maybe, we just like kind of like move it.
Oh, okay, yeah. So then you could do this one here. I put the rebozo around my lower back like this. And then you would go here, right?
Somebody in the front or in the back, or whoever's helping you, if there's two people, one person will hold this side and the other person will hold this one, and we're gonna tighten it, and we're just gonna move it.
Oh, that feels really good. Good, Layla. That's a great one. Okay, so those were our little moves that you could try with the rebozo.
And I'm gonna, as I told you, that I was gonna tell you the recipe. And the first item that everybody loves is red roses. The next item that some of you guys might like is jasmine. And the two more ones, pink roses, some lighter pink ones, and white roses, and some what is it called? Rosemary, and some lavender that you can use when you're when you're not feeling that confident. You just smell it.
Mm-hmm. Yes, so if you don't have time to make one like Layla did, you can buy a rose spray or any other flower sprays that will help you kind of refresh you between contractions. And then to end our video for you, Layla has thought of some affirmations for you, just little reminders for you to carry with you as you prepare for your birth.
If you don't have time with these, the day before the due date, you guys can make these. And they are, you are safe. You guys can make whatever you guys want on the cards. You are powerful. You can do it. Your body knows everything what to do.
Mm-hmm.
And those are the cards. You guys can make them, and you guys can take them to the hospital so you guys feel more comfortable. Just if you're nervous or scared, you guys can go ahead and read these. You guys can put whatever you guys want, and you guys can make them before the due day. Bye.
Thank you, Miss Mead. Okay, go turn the camera off.
Very carefully.